Have you all enjoyed the program, students? Yeah, very good. Congratulations for your active participation. Now, I request our beloved sister, Dr. Sister Paul Tresa, to inspire us through her valuable speech. Let's all welcome Sister onto the dais with our coloring clap. Let's all clap and welcome our sister.
Respected headmistress, Sister Malarubi, dear staff and beloved students, happy to see you all this morning. Are you happy? Yes, sure. No voice is heard. Are you happy? Yes, for what? For what?
To see you here. For your presence.
For what?
For your
Because
presence.
holiday, no classes. For what you are happy?
For your presence.
Huh? For?
For your
Okay, for my coming. But I am happy for your presence. Daily we are engaged with so many words. It's a kind of relaxation and joy coming home experience. Because we cannot come back to your stage, okay? We have already passed the stage. We cannot come back to your age of study. But we can come back with your performances that we are enjoying your presence here and we are enjoying by seeing you, by seeing your performance and by making yourself exhibit in so many activities. Very well done. I really appreciate the accent of the two madams which I have seen. Maybe these two, one madam, this one, another one also spoke first, in the first. The accent of English is good. When the teachers or staff are having good accent, automatically the students also will learn the same fluency. And even your headmistress' way of expressing the English and accent is good. Accent, you understand, no? Vocabulary. How do we spell? How do we pronounce? How do we use the phonetics? English, anybody can speak. But in speaking the English, how we spell it, how we express it, how we form the sentence, that makes very difference. So, all the three of them which I observed, your headmistress and your two staff, maybe other staff I did not see, but all of them has got good English pronunciation, accent, modulation of the voice. What do you understand by modulation of the voice? ఒక పాట పాడారనుకోండి మీరు ఒకే లయలో పాడితే దాన్ని పాట అంటామా శృతి లయ ఉంటుందా ఎత్తుపల్లాగా అవునా లైక్ దట్ మోడ్యులేషన్ ఆఫ్ ద వాయిస్ ఆల్సో ఐఎమ్ ఏబుల్ టు అబ్జర్వ్ సో ఐ అప్రిషియేట్ యువర్ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేటర్స్ అండ్ స్టాఫ్ ఫర్ యువర్ పర్ఫార్మెన్స్ అండ్ ప్రొఫిషియన్సీ ఇన్ ద లాంగ్వేజ్ అండ్ అదర్ స్టూడెంట్స్ ఆల్సో what I observed, even the LKG student is on the stage from the first until the last student. You have no stage fear. That is great act of knowing the things. No stage fear. I observed psychological security on the stage. Somebody may know many things. We know many things to write. We get first in the examination. We write so much in the notes. But when we are put up on the stage, shivering, trying to forget, and we are unable to face the audience, so many things we do. But even the smallest child to the last child, everyone is psychologically very much secure and no phobia, no fear. You are able to stand normally, tell normally, and lot of by-hearting capacity you have. By-heart capacity, the girl who said Burrakata, she was going on telling, that means that much capacity of brain to store the things you have. That means what do you understand? As students, as younger ones, you have lot of brain capacity. You understand? If you read, if you put your mind, you can learn many things. That shows. If we are distracted, not disciplined, not studying properly, we may forget the things. But if you put up your mind, you are able to do many things. That shows. Because we have three domains. In our body, we have three domains. One LKG students also told, no, what parts of the body you have. We have brain here, is it not? We have heart here. Heart is left or right side? Okay. And we have hands and limbs. So we have main three domains. Where the brain is, it is called as cognitive domain. Cognitive. That means we are able to understand, we are able to by heart, we are able to keep and store the things, we are able to memorize. That is the brain function. And heart is affective domain. Affective domain means loving things, respecting people, and then appreciating. All these actions are done by the affective domain of the heart. The other one is psychomotor. Psychomotor is hands and limbs. We do dance with the hands and limbs. So psychomotor is skill, practice. So all the three domains you were showing in your performances. You are able to store the things and express it out using your brain, the cognitive domain, and you are using your heart also in showing your love and respect and appreciation. At the same time, you are performing the things using your hands and limbs and legs, all those things. That means all the psychomotor. So all the three domains of the body are functioning. That means you have the potential. You have the talent. You understand? Meeku knowledge undi. Meeku talent undi. Potential undi. What is needed is you have to polish. We have one sword in our hand. One instrument is there. Unless we use it, what happens? It will be rusted. Any instrument, either the knife or another thing, if you don't use what it becomes rusted. Paniki raakunda potundi. So what you have to do is daily polishing is needed for your brain, for your heart, and for your limbs and legs or whatever it is, hands. So all those things you can do. Yeah, students, you can do many performance. So all the subjects knowledge I have seen. You have exhibited your knowledge in Hindi and in Telugu Varnamala nicely. First time I am seeing Varnamala Telugu performance. A to Z performances I have seen, but first time Varnamala performance using Telugu, because we are locals, no? We should love Telugu language also. And Hindi is our national language. We should know the Hindi also. And internationally, wherever we move into the around the whole world, what language we need? English. So international language, national language, local language, all the three languages knowledge you have performed, and I have been looking at it, observing it. You have done it very excellently, very excellent. So for every student who have participated and every student who have helped, all the staff, I congratulate you. Hearty congratulations to all the students who did. And what I observed is you have also moral concept and environmental cautiousness also. Moral concept is how a girl child has to be respected. Environmental is how to protect the trees, how to save water, how to save the electricity, how to save the trees of life also. All those things also, environmental sciences, moral sciences, everything what you have exhibited. Only little bit what I felt is some physical aspect, physical science aspect I did not observe. Maybe you have done and kept in the classrooms some reactions of chemicals, something. Physical science you are having, no? Some Newton's laws, all those things. Whatever is some reaction, some little project of physical sciences and natural science or social sciences, only except that subject, all other subjects are exhibited showing your knowledge. Next time when I come, that subject also should be added. You understand? Because you should become chota scientist. Scientist and enti శాస్త్రజ్ఞులు. ఎవరు కనుక్కున్నారు ఇవన్నీ? కంప్యూటర్ కనుక్కున్నోళ్ళు, పెన్ను కనుక్కున్నోళ్ళు, పెన్సిల్ కనుక్కున్నోళ్ళు, ఆల్ దోస్ పీపుల్ ఆర్ సైంటిస్ట్, నో? సో యూ షుడ్ ఆల్సో బికమ్ ద సైంటిస్ట్. Abdul Kalam says every student should be a scientist. Abdul Kalam పేరు విన్నారా? He died, but still his dreams are remaining. He dreamt and dreamt for the students. He says that every student should dream. కలలు కనాలి, కానీ వాటిని ఏం చేయాలి? లేవగానే మర్చిపోకూడదు. ఆ కళలను ఏం చేయాలి? సాకారం చేసుకోవాలి. సో వీ హ్యావ్ టు డ్రీమ్ and work hard in order to fulfill. I want to become a doctor, I want to become a scientist, I want to become an engineer, I want to become a lawyer. How? How to work hard, study, learn everything, then only you can become anything. So Abdul Kalam, whenever we remember, we should remember that we should become scientists in all the professions. Scientist is there, in doctor scientist is there, in lawyer scientist is, that means scientist is nothing but doing everything practically using our logic, using our brain. For example, we are by hearting something. Maybe today I am learning maths in the class. 100 plus 100 is 200, 200 minus 20 is 180 rupees, like that. When my mother gives 100 rupees and sent me to the shop, in the shop I bought something for 20 rupees. And the shop owner gave me only 50. I brought and gave to my mother, and mother scolds me and bet me like anything because I lost 30 rupees. Is it not? You learn maths in the class, but practically you are unable to apply the skills. Got my point? 100 minus 20, you should get 80 back. You are doing very mathematically nicely in the class. 100 minus 20, I am subtracting, so it comes 80, but you brought only 50 rupees, and remaining 30 you are unable to use your brain practically there. Though Abdul Kalam says, whatever we are doing, we should get the application skills, not that you are learning only, that should be applied. So like Abdul Kalam, we have to dream and aspire and work hard, and practically we should know. You are telling, no, discrimination of the girl child is not good. In your life, you should not show that discrimination. Like that, everything, whatever we learn, should. You are telling, save the trees, save the life. So what you should do? Planting trees, pouring water, and then saving the greenery, so that all this warming will be reduced. What trees gives us? Oxygen. So when we receive fresh oxygen, carbon dioxide they take back and they grow. So everything, whatever you are learning in the classroom has to be applied. So we call it as learning by doing. Previously only in the classrooms, subject is taught. But now it is not like that. Whatever you learn, not only knowledge, but practically you have to learn by doing. So all those things you should apply. Whatever you are learning in the class, apply to your life also. And another thing, what I want to tell you is little simple things only I wanted to tell you. But you are telling, you are showing the computer. You are telling, two girls were telling about computer nicely. But why an artificial model? You have computer here in your classroom. Put it on the table and show to the small kids. Got my point? అది దొరకని వస్తువు కాదు కదా. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ టుడే ఐఎమ్ టెల్లింగ్ అబౌట్ apple. I need not bring a model of apple or a chart of apple. I get apple directly. Is it not? That is a live model. Whenever it is, all the staff also, whenever it is possible, use the live models. Use the live models. A small table with a computer can be kept, and then we can operate and show this is mouse, this is keyboard, this is monitor, this is useful, like that. It's a simple thing, simple thing. Then I tell yesterday is not good. I told, because already yesterday is gone. Is not? Yesterday is gone. Past tense is always told. So you got it? Simple. Otherwise your accent, your performance is very good. Simple. One or two examples I am giving. The message which I want to give you is, you are students here. Is it not? Ours is a missionary institute. Got it? Ours is a missionary institute. The difference from the private, corporate and missionary institutes is not only in the studies. Studies, we can acquire academic skills or curricular skills, we can acquire anywhere. But here what is more important is, along with the academic curricular skills, you also will have moral and value-based education. The difference is value-based education. What values you learn here is, first thing, whatever you want to learn is reverence towards God is very important. Missionary institute is presence of God. Whatever God or whatever religion you worship, that I did not mind. But reverence to God is very much important. తెలుగులో చెప్పాలంటే దేవుని పట్ల తప్పకుండా భయభక్తులు ఉండాలంట. Why you need is, you are telling a lie, you are stealing a thing, you are doing some mischief, thinking that no one is seeing, but God sees everything. No, if you have literally reverence to God, you will never do a mistake. God fearing nature is very important to be on the righteous side. ఖచ్చితంగా మనం కరెక్ట్ గా జీవించాలంటే దేవుని పట్ల భయభక్తులు ఉండాలి. సెకండ్ థింగ్, you should love your parents. That is natural. Everybody you don't you love your mom and dad? Don't you love? Then if you love your parents really, the responsibility is with you. నిజంగా తల్లిదండ్రులను ప్రేమించిన వాళ్ళు రెస్పాన్సిబుల్ గా ఉండాలి. అలా బికాస్ దే ఆర్ వర్కింగ్ హార్డ్ ఫర్ యూ అండ్ పేయింగ్ ద ఫీజెస్, దే ఆర్ సెండింగ్ యూ టు ద స్కూల్. ఇట్ ఈస్ యువర్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ టు స్టడీ వెల్ అండ్ ఫుల్ఫిల్ దేర్ డిజైర్స్. యు అండర్స్టాండ్? మాకు అమ్మంటే ప్రేమ ఉంది, నానంటే ప్రేమ ఉంది అని చెప్పటం కాదు. వెన్ యూ రియల్లీ లవ్, ఫుల్ఫిల్ దేర్ డ్రీమ్స్, రెస్పెక్ట్ దేర్ డ్రీమ్స్, ఫీల్ రెస్పాన్సిబుల్ టువర్డ్స్ దెమ్. మీకు బాధ్యత ఉంది తల్లిదండ్రుల పట్ల, ఎందుకంటే వాళ్ళు కష్టపడి మిమ్మల్ని చదివిస్తున్నారు కాబట్టి యూ హ్యావ్ టు డూ బై ఆల్ మీన్స్ హార్డ్ వర్క్ అండ్ స్టడీ వెల్. థర్డ్ థింగ్, యువర్ టీచర్స్ ఆర్ విత్ యూ ఫ్రమ్ మార్నింగ్ టు ఈవినింగ్. యూ ఆర్ విత్ ద teachers. Respect towards the teachers, elders is very essential. Respect towards them because they are like goddess to you. They are teaching you and they are molding you. They are making you to get acquainted with knowledge, skill, moral, everything. So respect towards the teachers and elders is very much important. And you recited the pledge, no? What pledge you recited? India is my country. All Indians are my brothers and sisters. Did you not say? So that is called as patriotism. You understand? Patriotism. If you really have the patriotism, if you feel that you are the citizen of this country, you have to practice LER. LER. L is you are learning now. Is it not? L is you are learning now and you will get qualified later. You will earn. మీరు ఉద్యోగం చేసి సంపాదిస్తారు. Returning is so LE, learn, earn and return to the country. Return అంటే విదేశాల నుంచి స్వదేశానికి తిరిగి రావటం అని కాదు. Return to the country means your knowledge, yourself must be contributed to the country. For example, you are reading in this institution. You are going out of this institution. You should return something to this institution by image. మీరు మంచి పేరు తెచ్చుకుంటే ఈ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్ పేరు వస్తుంది. మీరు ఏదైనా ఆర్థిక పరంగా బాగా స్థిరంగా నిలదొక్కుంటే యూ హెల్ప్ సంథింగ్ టు ద పూర్ స్టూడెంట్స్. దిస్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్ విల్ గెట్ నేమ్. And your knowledge and your everything, not only to the foreign countries, to the other areas, to your country also, you should contribute something, that you come back to the country, provide your services, do some serviceable activities, something like that, so that you are a good citizen of the country. You should love your country, do something for your country. That is called as the patriotism, or LER, learn, earn and return to the country. The other thing is, you have to also all the time you should be perfect in doing. Discipline is very essential. Discipline is very essential. The missionary institutes are also known for discipline. What we say in Telugu, discipline, Kramasakshana. Kramasakshana. If you have discipline, time management also will be there automatically. Discipline is connected with time management, connected with punctuality, connected with responsibility, connected with authenticity, trueగా ఉంటాం. So discipline is very much essential. You need not play all the time, you need not study all the time. This is time for class, this is time for play, this is time for rest, this is time for sleep. Like that you should control yourself. And another thing, service mentality is very much needed for us as human beings. You saw the story of Mother Gnanamma and you were telling in between also about Mother Teresa. Is it not? They are meant for Mother Teresa. Whenever we remember her, we remember only the aspect of service. She has done service to the people who are in need. Mother Gnanamma has done service to the girl child who is in need of education, like that. So service, we need not help in the form of money only. For example, you are students now. You can understand very well in the class itself. Other girl may not be understanding in the class, she needs some explanation. If you are so intelligent, help her in the form of explanation. That is also a kind of service. You are having 2-3 pens in your hand. The other girl today forgot pen or pencil. Giving her one pen or pencil to write. So not greediness, everything I should only have, I must have, I should have, for me only. Give up yourself, your knowledge, your time, your energy, something to others which is of service. And tomorrow, when you are earning something, some percentage to the poor people, but now you are depending on your parents, you need not help in the form of money only, in the form of knowledge, in the form of some simple things where you can. So service is very much important. And whenever you listen to the moral values of some people, for example, today, one sir has told you about Mahatma Gandhi life or biography. So Mahatma Gandhi's name, where parents were born, all that is okay. But what to learn from Mahatma Gandhi? What to learn? మహాత్మా గాంధీ పేరని తర్వాత పేరెంట్స్ నేమ్ అని ఎక్కడ పుట్టాడు ఎక్కడ చనిపోయాడు ఆల్ దట్ ఈస్ సెకండరీ బట్ వాట్ టు లెర్న్ ఫ్రమ్ హిమ్ వాట్ టు లెర్న్ the value of non-violence, ahimsa అనేదాన్ని, because we are seeing now murders, rapes, beating, threatening, fighting, so many things. But what Mahatma Gandhi says, everything with peace, everything with non-violence. That moral you should learn. Okay, today you are learning about Mother Teresa's biography or life history. What to learn from her? What to learn? Helping hands are more than praying lips, she says, like that. Today you are learning the story of King Ashoka. What did Ashoka did? What did he do? He planted the trees. ఆ టైంలో పొల్యూషన్స్ లేదంతా, అనున్నప్పుడు పొల్యూషన్ గురించి ఆలోచన లేదు, బికాస్ దట్ టైం ఎవ్రీథింగ్ వాస్ వెరీ క్లీన్ అండ్ నీట్, నో పొల్యూషన్ ఇన్ దట్ టైం. ఓన్లీ హీ ఫెల్ట్ దట్ those who are traveling on the road, they should rest for some time, they should not get heat stroke. So thinking that, he planted the trees on either side of the road so that everybody can stop there and then rest for some time and birds can have nest like that. Now according to that, not only planting trees for the sake of rest, but now we have to plant the trees for what? For control of pollutions. Control of pollution is very much important. Pollution can be controlled only by greenery. Only by greenery we can control the pollution, much pollution. Like that, when Swami Vivekananda story we are listening today. Swami Vivekananda, all story by hearted, but value you might have forgotten. Swami Vivekananda says all round development is education. Education అంటే పుస్తకాలు బై హార్ట్ చేసి ఎగ్జామ్ రాయటం 10 grades తెచ్చుకోవటం కాదు. He says all round development. When a person becomes psychologically matured, emotionally matured, stable and able to mingle with everybody, able to have very good manners. చదువు అంటే సంస్కారం ఆయన దృష్టిలో. ఇంకా మీకు పక్కాగా అర్థం కావాలంటే, వివేకానంద దృష్టిలో చదువు అంటే సంస్కారం, చదువు అంటే ఆల్ రౌండ్ డెవలప్మెంట్. లైక్ దట్, whenever you listen somebody's thing, learn some moral, learn something. As Abdul Kalam says, learn anything with reasoning. Why it happened, for what it happened, where it happened, when it happened, all those questions you should have properly, so that you are able to read anything with understanding and other things. For example, Chota scientist I am telling every time, for everything if you reason out, if ఇది ఎందుకు జరిగింది, ఎలా జరిగింది, ఎప్పుడు జరిగింది, అట్లా రీజనింగ్ చేసుకుంటుంటే we become more critical thinking people, we become more logical people. For example, Newton is there. Newton's laws everybody knows, no? Maybe the elder class people. Telsa Newton's laws? What did he found? What did he invented? ఏం ఇన్వెంట్ చేశాడు న్యూటన్? మ్యాగ్నెటిక్ పవర్ ఆఫ్ ది ఎర్త్, భూమ్యాకర్షణ శక్తిని కనుక్కుంటాను కదా. సో he sat under an apple tree, you understand? Apple tree is in the middle, the fruits are on the branches. If at all we would have been in his place, the apple fall down to the ground, we would have taken and ate without any logic and reason. But what did he think? Why the apple is falling down only, not to the sky? Why it is coming down only? There is something reason for that. So he invented the magnetic power of the earth. Like that, for everything we should reason out. Whatever we learn in any subject, we should have some reason, some logic why it is happening. So we remember the things and we make the things as projects and we become really scientists. So all these things, why I am telling you is, study is not a just superficial study. And study will not just become, for example, you may be very absent, having so much absenteeism in your class. You may think, though, if I do not attend the class also, I can copy the notes from my classmate and read. But listening is thrice to reading. You understand? Listening to the class when the subject is going on in the class is thrice to the reading. So, మూడు సార్లు చదివినట్టు ఒకసారి క్లాస్ కు never get absenteeism. And you listen first carefully, then you apply all the skills, read properly, understand the things, and then only put up the things. How many things you can by heart? By hearting is okay, but understanding and by hearting is also necessary at this stage. So, all these things which I told, the important things like reverence to God, responsibility towards the parents along with love, respect towards the teachers, patriotism towards the country, and then having a brain of reasoning brain in all the subjects is very essential, along with discipline, along with charitable activities or service mentality also. So I wish you will update yourself. All the most what I observed is you are having good knowledge of the subject, good English also, because you are studying in English medium. Still more you have to improve your proficiency in the English language. You are doing well, excellently. Your language is either in Telugu, Hindi or English. What I observed is excellent. Still more, there is nothing full stop for anything to learn. You understand? ఈ రోజుతో అయిపోయింది, ఇంకా నేను చదివేది లేదు అనుకోవటానికి లేదు. నథింగ్ ఫుల్ స్టాప్ ఫర్ ఎనీథింగ్. Learning is a continuous process. Learn and become good. If you are a reader today, you will become a leader tomorrow. If you are a reader today, certainly you will become a leader tomorrow. So I wish you, from you so many leaders will come out in the form of doctors or engineers or teachers or lawyers or police or whatever, IPS, IAS, whoever comes, I don't know, but you should be a good human person along with any qualification. That is most important. Humanness is first, next only qualification comes. So wishing you all the best, that you will study well, come up with good, colorful natures, and when you go out from this campus also, you will flourish. And our prayerful wishes are with you, and all the best. Good luck. Have a nice day.
Thank you, sister, for your inspiring and valuable message. Have you all got students? So one more point that I am so much inspired is, so even that we request your parents and everybody will neglect. So sister told that once listening is equal to
Reading 3 times.
times reading. So do not get absent to the school. Okay. So when most of the problems you get nowadays in the school is that one. So when you're getting absent, when you ask your parents, they say, so they already wrote the note, so they will study, they will read. So that is not the way. So never be absent to the school. That's a very, very important that we need to remember. Okay. So a lot of things her sister has put into our minds. So let's all keep up this one, and everything that we need to apply to our lives. So application is very much needed. Let's all keep up whatever the sister has told within us. So let us rectify the things that we are supposed to increase, supposed to improve in our life as to come. So let's all once again thank our sister for her presence here, and let's all stand up for the national anthem.